You know, the Buddhists believe that the root of unhappiness is desire. Um, and if you let go of desire, then you can achieve nirvana. And yeah, the way they reason it out is even if you're in a moment where life gives you circumstances where you're happy, let's say, that happiness often gets ruined because some people, they're happy and they're like, this is great, I want more, and they try to get more happy. And whatever they're doing that gets them there, it'll never be enough, you know, because they're wanting more and more happiness, and it kind of balloons where they're doing things, and then it gets to the point where because you can't keep that up, not you have to have a balance, so to speak. It pops like a balloon. And you can ruin it by not being satisfied, by not being just appreciating the moment, and trying to ruin it by wanting more and more and more and then you don't have anything. Or on the other end of the spectrum, you end up being so afraid to lose that happiness that you start kind of like sabotaging yourself, because you're letting your fears and your anxieties fester in your mind, and then subconsciously you will bring equilibrium between what your subconscious is thinking and whatever the real world is around you, until you force it to a point where it makes sense. So if you have a fear and anxiety, you keep thinking about that fear and anxiety, and then when it finally manifests itself, your mind's like, see, I was right. I told you I was right. But it really is a self-fulfilling prophecy, that, if you're constantly thinking about your fears, you'll see them more often in your life. You'll cause them. You'll be the root of that. So you can't be afraid of losing happiness, and you can't fall into the trap of wanting more. The idea is that when you are presented in a situation in life where you're given happiness, just be grateful. Just be grateful. And it's challenging. It's challenging because I can feel both tugs, wanting more and being afraid. And I'm glad that I have a lot of years of life experience that I can. I think I understand this concept, or I feel it like I really understand it more than when I was a lot younger, and it was just, yeah, it's counterintuitive. You would think that if you're trying to do things to prevent something from being lost, you wouldn't think that would be the thing that would cause you to lose it. And not and the efforts of trying to get something more, you would think that you would get it, and not realize that too would cause you to lose it. And that's not a lesson that is a natural instinct. That is a lesson that you have to learn by screwing up in the past when you do these, and that's why sometimes failures aren't necessarily a net loss. Sometimes through your failures, as long as you can learn a lesson from it, maybe you can kind of somehow even it out from your mistake to at least what you learned. So I'm going to try really hard going forward to just be happy and not stress about it. I tend to overanalyze things as I do, and I don't want to screw this up. So I hope that I can surf this wave a little better. Maybe I'm a little unsteady because I haven't had a wave come into shore for a while for me, and I'm almost caught off guard by this really nice wave coming in. I have some more stuff to update, but I think this will be it for this video.